And briefly, Marlborough team today: Simon Pilkinson, Solomone Aniseko, Lemake Imawala make up the front row, Henry Webster and Oscar Kamani in the engine room, the back row of Arthur Allen, Ollie Spanswick, who's skipper today, and Jack Lind. Back 9 is James Clancy, 10 Viliami Akalo, 11 is Akariva Seravatu on the left wing, with Ben Fulton on the right wing. In the centres, Lakati Manu and Joe Pittams, with Weir Filikitonga playing fullback today. And on the bench, Kieran Brown, Dom Bromakisa and Callum Hunt. So there we go, ready to kick off. Matt Shepherd will be kicking off right to left as we look. We're all looking forward to this one. And he kicks too long, so they'll go back for the first scrummage of the game. I think Matt's probably just misjudged the breeze slightly there. It is swirling round a bit. It's probably very slightly left to right as we look. You can see the flags up there hardly moving, but this side of the pitch they certainly are. So here's a key area of the game, an area that Sinoston will hope to do well in. Well, both sides will, of course. Front rows: Danjo, Miles Davey and Charlie Nicholson, against Simon Pilkinson, Solomone Aniseko and Lemeki Mawala. There they are, with James Clancy to put the ball in for the first time. No particular advantage either way there. James Clancy comes away with it and decides to put it into the corner. That's a good move. As you can see, I don't really have perfect view of that corner, and just occasionally I might have to do that a bit. But I'll do my best to keep as much of the shot in view as you can. So the first line of the game: Miles Davey to throw in. He goes early to Mark Vine, skipper, and Marlborough get a bit of a drive on. CJ Boyce hefts to touch. There's Cam Taylor. Finds Sam Parsons on the charge. Well tackled though. You can see that man is about 2 miles offside. The referee said play on. Yeah, not rolling away. You can see it from here straight away. Although he's protesting his innocence, as you would. Matt Shepherd kicks long, but it's taken very well on the far side there by Seravatu over his shoulder, and the referee brings him back because no advantage came. So Sinoston will have a penalty on the halfway line. Once again, Matt Shepherd does most of the kicking for Sinoston. We're in 20 today, playing at fly half. So 2 times Miles Davey has found Mark Vine. Is he going for the third? No, he's not. He's gone over the top to Joe Maunder. Takes it cleanly, but there's a lovely ruck fall there. Miles Davey hit very hard there by Lemeki Mawala. Kicks wide, taken by Fraser Knottle. He's got one man to beat, and he's in for the first score of the game. Just the start Sinoston wanted. And you can hear from the crowd a bit of delight there. Let's go up. That's a very good scrum from Marlborough. Really got it going forward. Sam Parsons through a hole, but he's well tackled. Joe Maunder, first chance he's had to have a run. It looks like he may have. No, CJ Boyce. Oh, you can see the referee's indicating some foul play, and it looks like someone's going to get a yellow card here. Referee's talking to Dan Job, and I think he's saying high tackle. Yellow card for Dan. I might be wrong here, but I'm just guessing that's his first of the season. And knowing Dan, there'll be no intent in that. It was one of those things. Just that nobody was injured, which is good news. That means, of course, that they'll have to replace him in the front row. And Billy Army here, Carlo kicks long to just in front of me up here in the Royal Box. And it's Seiko to throw. Beautifully taken in the middle of the line out. And Jack Lynn takes the ball up, but he's hit low and high. Cam Taylor there doing the damage. That's a lovely little dummy there from Filiki Tonga. Well held in the centre. I think that was Joe Pittams. Solomoni Aniseko takes the ball on the charge, takes 3 men out, and Recycler bringing it right this time. That's Jack Lind again. That's skipper Ollie Spanswick. One thing you can be certain is both sides have got very impressive defensive records, and this game is going to be about who defends the best today. Not a good pass. And Serravato on the far wing, you can see, I think you might describe that as a look of disdain. He's probably just a little bit disappointed because he had an open run in front of him. So Aniseko to throw on a cut line out. At the moment, Sinoston only have 3 players in there, 4 for Marlborough. And once again, Joe Maunder takes cleanly at the back, cleaned up by Cam Taylor, who's had a really fine season. That's Matt Shepherd, who's met with some force there by William Carlo. Shoved him back 6-7 metres. Advantage to Austell. I'm not sure what that means. Pulled out of a ruck perhaps. So Matt Shepherd has the opportunity to clear his lines after some concerted pressure from Marlborough, stung by that early try. So with 8 minutes gone, score is still Sinoston 7, Marlborough 0. Yeah, it looks to me like it's James Clancy, the scrum half, hoping to add the 2 to level the scores. And he certainly has. Marlborough have a big front row here. Simon Pilkington, Solomoni, Aniseko and Lameke Moala, all big lads. I think particularly Moala on this side, up against Matt Boothby, who I think also is Cornwall under 20s player, so he must be under 20, or maybe he's 20 now. Let's see how he gets on. Did very well there. Ball comes out, Carl Marriott unable to pick it up, and it's pounced on by James Clancy, who looking for support, finds it. Lovely hands from Ollie Spanswick there. Handed off and just out the back door. The referee says no, holding on, and he's going to give 10. Rob Lowe for, looks to me like somebody asked a question inappropriately. Quite clear. Right, it looks to me like Dan Joe might be rejoining, because Matt Boothby's making his way back off the park. I'm sure we'll be seeing that change over again a bit later in the game. Dan Joe, one of only 2 players in the Sinoston side who did not come through the mini junior section, the other being player coach Carl Marriott, although they've both been here several seasons and joined of their own volition. Really proud achievement. So Miles Davey once again. He's had 2 options so far, he's got several more, and he goes to Vine at the front. Cam Taylor rolls dummies. He's caught by the Marlborough number 8. And Shepherd steps, looks to go himself, but he's well tackled. It's Miles Davey, lovely little dummy. That's Max Bullen penalised there, perhaps for not releasing on the ground. Really hard to see from here. So Lakati Manu will have the opportunity to clear his lines. Certainly kick it before the game. Kick the ball a long way. There's a Kakariva Seravatu who scored a try, which I completely missed because my camera died, on 13 minutes to level the scores. So it's an Austell 7, Marlborough 7, with about 16 minutes played. That's look at the face of Lameki Moala over there. He looks at the referee and says, "Well, that was straight." I think Ollie Spanswick, who passed the ball, knocked the ball backwards, might also disagree, but the referee's always right even when he's wrong. I think in Wales they describe the referees as God's boss. The breeze has picked up slightly. The flags at the far side are telling me right to left, flags on this side are saying left to right. Really swirling wind. It's predominantly southwesterly, that's from the right as we look, and you can see straight over the top there, really clear. That's Lakati Manu trying to get his hands on the ball. I think he just stumbled. So Matt Shepherd will have the chance to put the ball a bit further down the line and give Sinoston an attacking opportunity. He's only used 2 jumpers so far. He's used Joe Maunder and that man there, Mark Vine. And once again, Marlborough decide not to contest the defensive line out and simply get all the players in behind to stop the driving more. Not work this time, so that's a little more moving forward. Although it looks to me like there are hands in there trying to keep him off the ground. Still going, still going. Matt Shepherd dummies, but he's caught and dumped. I think that's Ben Plummer looking that way. Matt Shepherd decides to have a little look himself. But I don't think it's... Whoa, that was certainly close. Referee's given it. Yeah, referee's given it. Matt Shepherd came in like an Exocet missile, and I think it was James Clancy stood waiting for the ball to stop rolling, and he might have just misjudged it, although he's claiming he got it down. So with 21 minutes gone, Matt Shepherd had scored Sinoston's second try, lead the score on to 12 points to 7, and Matt himself has the opportunity, a difficult kick far out on the left here with a swirling wind, to add 2 more. Giving it some clout, but he's pushed it right across to the right. Carlo to restart. Gives it some real air. Carl Marriott takes. Really well contested there. Ben Fulton got his hands in. Marriott not releasing. Lovely bit of play by the winger. You can see there Simon Pilkington congratulating him, saying what you're doing, that's my job. And Manu has the chance to stick the ball in the corner. She duly does. Seiko to throw. Might be looking for Henry Webster at the front. No, he goes longer. Bullock run by Katie Marner, who's I think it's fair to say the boy's got a very low centre of gravity. He's a powerful runner, but referee indicated he knocked it on as he went down in the tackle. So it'll be the scrum to Austell, about 5 metres inside their own 22, and you would imagine they want to clear their lines. Once again, apologies for the loss, complete loss of vision earlier on. I also missed Seravatu scoring in the far side in the left-hand corner. Lovely try, sheer pace. Technical fault, which I'm hoping is not going to happen again. There's Danjo playing loose head for St Austell, wearing 1. I had a 10-minute rest already in this half, but he certainly won't want any more of that. Representative Cornwall player, at least 2 seasons I know of, and a very formidable opponent. He's certainly got one there as well in the Mekimwala. That's a lovely scrum from the big try for Marlborough, going away and cleared by CJ Boyce. Wasn't much else he could do really. Characteristics of the first half, I think, has been increasing dominance of the Marlborough scrummage. If they haven't had St Austell going backwards, they've had them going sideways, and I think that one there is a good example. It's only a quick ball from CJ Boyce prevented a penalty there, I think. Still, Solomoni Anaseko with the chance to throw in. He goes to skipper. Can't take it cleanly, and it looks as though Charlie Nicholson half stole it, but he's lost it. That's Ollie Spanswick again, took the ball, went round the blind side. Hello. Props, dummy, and whatever next. Yeah. High tackle indicated there by the referee. And I think he might be having a word with the skipper here. Yes, he is. Ollie Spanswick, I don't think was a guilty party. They're having a word with both skippers actually. There's Ollie Spanswick with Mark Vine and referee Rob Lowe. Yes, he's saying there's one over there, another one here. Stop it, boys, or someone's in the bin. He certainly tested my lip reading skills. Yeah, it's quite clear, isn't it? No more of it. Go away. Talk to your boys. Any more high tackles, you will be penalised. Fraser Nottle in the background, just having a drink. He's scorer of St Austell's first try. On about 3 minutes, I think it was. And 10 minutes later, Akariva Siravati scored for Marlborough. And then a few minutes ago, about 5 minutes ago, Matt Shepherd, with an opportunist dive, just beat James Clancy to the ball. Unable to convert, so the score is St Austell 12, Marlborough 7. Matt Shepherd's gone open this side, right in the middle of the park. Oh. Yeah, I think the first offence there was a knock on before the ball went out. So it'll be a scrum to St Austell, and as we speak I can see from here that Ben Fulton, no, he's on his feet, it's okay. Vice captain today. So St Austell will want to see some improvement in the scrummage. The last 2 or 3 have been tough for them. Up against a very big, strong front row. There's CJ Boyce and Carl Marriott at the back there. Be looking for a quick ball, I think. Pick up. That's better from St Austell. Matt Shepherd gives it to Connery Woodsey, who is given a bit of a Tongan welcome there. Absolutely clattered. Gets up, runs, carries on. That's Manu again. Marlborough taking a few risks running for the road 22, but it's obviously their game. Oh, he's waiting for Oscar Tamani just to rejoin the line there. That wasn't very straight either, but it's straight enough, I think. It's not my decision. That's a lovely break. Ben Plummer and a lovely tackle there. There's Fraser Nottle looking for support. He's got from Max Bullen, who needs help himself. Yeah, I think there might be some trouble here for Siravatu. Yeah, I think that's quite clear. He went in recklessly there. Yeah. And the referee, I think, had already talked about high tackle. Not sure he was high. He just came in at the side. Let's just, yeah, it's yellow. It's Siravatu, try scorer. And he won't be playing any further part in this half. So Max Bullen has to leave the field. It's a sad sight. And I think Archie Bees has probably come on as a straight replacement at fullback. Yep, it looks that way. Let's hope Max is okay. I make it about 7 minutes to half time, and Matt Shepherd looking, put the ball in the corner for another attacking opportunity to St Austell. This was always going to be a tight game, and it most certainly is. Both sides had players in the bin for 10. St Austell just in the lead after an opportunist drive from Matt Shepherd. It's a good maul, You've got to keep that moving. If they want to score it, the referee's talking. CJ Boyce looks both ways. And he's always calling his players in. Come on. And they're arriving. There's Ben Plummer. Marlborough defence has been solid. And as you can see there, Simon Pilkington rescuing them. Matt Shepherd has a look, does a bit of dancing, can't make it. There's Ben Plummer again. Or is it Sam Parsons? I think it's Ben Plummer. CJ Boyce looking for someone on his shoulder. It's Dan Jobe. He's close. And you can see the referee playing advantage, bringing them back. Yeah, brings them back to, I'm not sure what the offence was. Number 3 is indicating, which is Lemeki Mawala. Matt Shepherd standing over the ball. I think it maybe was offside. So it's an Austell, I think, yeah, corner, line out. That's what you could probably bet your mortgage on this going to Mark Vine at the front or Joe Maunder at the back. Yeah, Vine it is. They can't hold it cleanly, and the ball comes out. CJ Boyce does the rescuing. But I think Marlborough have a line out there. No, first of all was a knock on by Sinoston, so there'll be a scrummage. No, it is a line out, my mistake. This time Carl Marriott takes it cleanly in the middle. Oh dear. I think Ben Fulton thought that was his birthday. He just passed straight to him. That's a lovely clearance. So Austell hammered away at their line there, and they couldn't get them all over the line. Left, right, still couldn't score. Shep decides to chip for the corner. Looks like the fullback kept the ball. Archer Bees is in there. Ooh. Carlo looks. And as the ball came down here, the referee brings them back for a penalty to Marlborough. I think he's indicating for offside. Finds his club captain. And the referee once again says that wasn't straight. I don't think the Marlborough front row will be too bothered. They've had the edge in the scrummage, and they certainly seem to relish it. What it does is eat up the clock, and Sinoston leading 12 points to 7. Half time approaching. I make it about 2 or 3 minutes, but not my watch that matters. It's that man there, referee Rob Lowe. That's another lovely drive. Cameron Marriott tries to clean up, and he's caught. Shows you a second bite of the cherry, and looks to me like the counter ruck has worked really well. Certainly has. It's Simon Pilkington. It's only Seiko again. And number 8, James Lind, has a run. That's the Sinoston 22 there. Cam Taylor rubbing his bonds. Cam Taylor came back, and Matt Shepherd has a chance to have a run. He's got somebody, Benny Vicitalo, on his tail. Is he going to catch him? I think he might do. He certainly has, and Matt kicks ahead, hoping that Fraser Knott will get there, and he has. Absolute delight over there, you can see that. Well played, Matt Shepherd. protestations, I think, to one or two of the Marlborough players. I think indicating that maybe the whistle had gone, but the referee had said it was playing advantage. So Fraser Nuttall gets his second try just before half time, and they do tell you that's a good time to score. I never understood that. I'm sure any time's a good time to score. And Matt Shepherd has the opportunity from way out on the right hand side there to add 2. And I think this might be just possibly the last action of the first half. So Matt Shepherd, who had the 2, take the score into 19 points to 7 if he gets this. I think you can tell from the crowd that disappointed. Still time to play. Referee, I think several stoppages. 2 yellow cards, probably has a few minutes on, but close to half time now. There's Solomoni and Iseko. A really good game so far. Very prominent to lose. It's a bit more like it. Jack Lint met by Dan Jobe. Oh, they got man outside, and he holds on. All we got to do is keep going, and he's going to score. That is absolutely just what Marlborough needed. Just before the break, lovely break there. Solomoni and Iseko finding James Clancy to narrow the scores to 17-12 with a conversion to come. There he is, James Clancy. I think he might even be attempting to convert his own try. Yes, he is. He did really well to hold that ball. So James Clancy to add the 2. Hit it hard and well, just off to the left, and that will be the final act of the first half. With the score, Sinoston 17, Marlborough 12 at half time. Absolutely everything to play for in this game. So here we go, second half underway. Oh, Joe Maunder missed it completely. Carl Marriott says, I'll help you out. But it went forward. As I said in the first half, there's a swirling wind here. It's sort of, as you look, it's going right to left from the clubhouse side. And on this side of the pitch, the flags are going the other way, left to right. I don't think there's any particular advantage to any of the teams. There is a very slight slope right to left, so if that makes a difference, it's in Marlborough's favour in this half. Only 1 score behind, 5 points behind, absolutely everything to play for, and this is an area of the game where they have excelled in the tight. by Ben Plummer there. I think it's probably the only way you're ever going to stop Loketi Manu is get him round down below the knees. That's a better scrummage from Sinoston, locked out there. It gives CJ Boyce and Matt Shepherd the chance to get the ball down the field. It only gets as far as Seravatu. You know what he's going to do, you can see it a mile away. He's not going to kick it, is he? Loketi Manu there, attempting to stop Fraser Knott, put the ball in quickly. The referee says you can't do that, just behave yourself. Good refereeing, didn't do anything more than that. So, Miles Davey to throw. There's Cam Taylor, takes it on himself. That man's on the wrong side, you can see that. And there's chat back to the referee for some reason, and he marches St Austell 20 metres down the bar. Yeah, in the line out, be quiet, don't bicker at me. You'd imagine the players at this level would perhaps know better. And you can be damn sure that player coach there, Carl Merritt, will be livid about that. And it's Aiko to throw. I'm sure CJ Boyce wasn't expecting that, but Aniseko just brushed him apart aside. Matt Shepherd clears. And there'll be another line out in much the same place. That's obviously a set move off the training part, taken in the middle, pop back down to the front player, and then a rolling ball. Number 8 comes away with it, and they're very close indeed. That's a lovely try. Taken beautifully on the charge there by Viliami Carlo to level the scores. There's a lesson in that, I think, for St Austell. Don't argue with the ref. And James Clancy has the opportunity to add the 2 to put Marlborough ahead for the first time in this game. The score currently tied at 17 each, 3 tries apiece. Try score himself, of course, James Clancy. Hit that really well, right down the centre. So St Austell behind for the first time in this game. 17 points to 19. Archie Bees has an opportunity, but he's very well caught there by Seravatu, and he holds on. Spanswick looks to make a quick tap, but the referee said you're in the wrong place, so let's come back. And I think what will happen now is Laketi Manu will probably just stick the ball in the corner, and we'll try and see a duplication of the previous try. They lost two games of the regular season, but they tend to have been a second half team. You would hope that, as if you're a Sinoston supporter, that they can raise their game once again, because they've been squeezed. Shep kicks, but fullback, lovely little run, looking for support. James Clancy can't hold on. The referee's not playing advantage for that. That was with Philly Kitonga, who took the ball forward, found the support. Unfortunate. It is pretty cold out here actually. The wind's a bit chilly. You can probably hear through my microphone that the wind's picked up quite considerably, and it's now blowing right to left as we look. That's a lovely scrummage by Marlborough. Absolutely mullered it. But unfortunately, number 8 Jetlin couldn't hold on. So the referee will bring him back for another scrum to St Austell. And the referee's just stopping the game there for an injury. I think it's to Mark Voyan, the St Austell skipper.
Same again, boys. Come on.
Yeah, there he is. It's been the source of Marlborough's possession, I think, as a tight five have been very impressive. There's some big boys out there. And once again, big scrum. Miles Davey pops up. The referee has no choice but to award a penalty. That's an enormous scrummage. And it's right in front of the posts, and I suspect James Clancy will go for goal.
Come on, boys!
Currently, Marlborough leads 17-19. This would be the score in 17-22, which means St Austell would have to have a converted try to retake the lead. You never like to say they're easy kicks, but this one's pretty straightforward. Right, 27 metres out, wind behind him. He kicks it beautifully. One penalty. Matt Shepherd to restart. Tane Seiko takes the ball. I think he might have lost it in the tackle though. Yes, he has, because Mark Vine comes away. He's well tackled by Ollie Spanswick. He's been all over the park this afternoon. Matt Shepherd kicks for Fraser Knottle. Seiko throws. He finds Arthur Allen at the front of the line out there, and Ollie Spanswick comes away with the ball. Fraser Knottle unable to take it. Ball goes into touch for Marlborough line out on the 10 metre line. No, he's indicating it's a knock on first, so it'll be a scrummage. Austell unable to move that big front row, and that's a simple pass. And that's the first chance I think that Joe Pittams has had to show his paces today. Rescued in the end there, and Sinoston looked to go wide, but not the best pass from Matt Shepherd, so there'll be a line out on the far side. Although I think the referee's indicating there's a knock on, bring them back. The last scrum like this, defensive scrum, Austell found themselves conceding a penalty. And this time, pushing early, says the ref, so Austell gaining the penalty, but it's an area of concern. It's one of the areas where Austell have had the edge today, is in the line out. And once again, Mark Vine takes the ball cleanly. Matt Shepherd hoping to make some guards here, but Joe Pittams had read that all the way and indicated they're tackling without the ball in the centre. So once again, Matt Shepherd had the chance to perhaps move the ball into the Marlborough half, where Sinoston have not had much opportunity in this half. This time Carl Marriott takes it in the middle. Sinoston looking to get a maul moving forward. It's not an area they've had lots of success with today. Those big Marlborough forwards have defended really well. Matt Shepherd looking to get wide. He's got Connery Woodsy, but he has three men in front of him. He's dancing left and right. There's not much space. I think that's Hector Bright who's joined the fray. Yeah, referee's indicating offside. Didn't roll away. Shep goes early. Referee says no, wrong place. Bring it back. Now I don't know if Sinoston would elect for a scrum. They're probably going to put it in the corner. They're only about 5 or 6 metres out. And there's Rob Lowe indicating you must roll away the tackle. I think he was, as what he was saying earlier on to the skippers, that it's been slowing the game down. People lying on the ball after the tackle, you've got to be sharper. So Miles Davey finds Mark Vine and Sinoston look to get the ball moving forward. But Marlborough get in behind. It looks to me like Dan Jobe's got his hands on the ball, and the referee says he's got it down. You can see from here that's a delight. Yeah, Dan Jobe gets up with the ball. That man Dan, proper Jobe. Modest as ever, look at that smile. Brought forward try that, if ever there was one. That levels it up again. My goodness, this is a game and a half, isn't it? We all knew it was going to be close. That's really probably Sinoston's first serious attacking opportunity in this half. And they've managed to level it all up at 22 apiece, with the conversion to come from Matt Shepherd. He's missed 2 today, Matt, but none of the kicks have been easy. Not just the distance, it's the swirling wind. And the ones that have been successful, the one absolutely cracker from James Clancy, but the others have been in front of the post. This is wide out on the left, probably a good, I imagine 35 metres with the angle. And I want to restore the lead if he gets it. No. Any sort of victory will put the side in the driving seat. That's knocked on by Joe Maunder. And I think the ref's going to bring him back for the scrummage. You can see how difficult that is, that ball in the air, swirling around. All of the Marlborough backs have gone to the right, including a left winger, Seravatu. So it's quite clearly what their plan is to get him involved with the ball. There's Manu. Will take some stopping. Once again, Clancy has players left and right. He goes to his skipper, Ollie Spanswick, who's had a very fine game today. He really has been all over the place in attack and defence. Henry Webster has a run, and Jack Lint supports him. They've got men over here. There's Simon Piffleton. We changed the ball well. They have an overlap. That's a beauty, absolute cracker. Good defence though from Matt Shepherd. Last line, and he's still there, he made the second tackle. And it looks like Sinoston will come away with the ball. Matt Shepherd, after a sterling defensive effort, gets the ball away. You can hear the home support there getting behind their boys. This is so close. And my guess is it's going to come down to one score, one way or the other, either a mistake or a bit of outstanding skill, or maybe a penalty. It's really hard to say, but it's been so close all the way through. Both sides defended really well, taking the chances, and there really is nothing in it. Taken off the top there by Arthur Allen, and then knocked on. I think maybe it wasn't straight and he's opted to have the line again. There's Miles Davey. You think he's going to go to VAR? Yes, he does. Once again, Marlborough letting him have it. Well, Sam Parsons evades the tackle. No, it's Ben Plummer, beg your pardon. But CJ Boyd, you can see there that Jack Lint is well offside. And it's Marlborough's turn to walk backwards this time, after Sinoston were being guilty on 3 occasions. And I think Matt Shepherd's probably going to put this in the corner. Although he's waiting, I think, for see what happens to Mark Vine, who's nursing an injury, I think. There's Joe Maunder, replacement fullback after Max Bullen was injured early in the first half. Right, apologies for that slight delay. Just making sure my computer gets to the end there. The battery was showing us very low. So it's not a line out, about 15 metres out. Oh, well disrupted there, but it comes back to Cam Taylor has the chance to rescue it. Matt Shepherd looking, steps one, but he's met by Jack Lint there, who uncompromising, I think it's fair to say. Try scorer Dan Jobe. Looks like he lost the ball. That's a big boot. Comes right down to Archie Bees, who can't take it. Taken beautifully by Carl Marriott in the centre there. There's Sam Parsons, but he's tackled really well. That was Viliami Hikalo. Matt Shepherd's found no room to run at all today. He's had so little space, he's been put under pressure. You know what he's going to do? Oh, he chips it. I'm amazed. Oh, high tackle there. And the referee goes straight to his pocket. And you can see straight away, 17, I think that is Dom Rokamakisa. I think he's going to be a yellow card for that. Yeah, there was no intent. Matt went down, but he was dangerous. Not long joined the fray. The referee's been very strict on high tackles today. No option there, I think. So right on the Marlborough 22. Miles David to throw. He's hit that man all day, but not that time. And once again, Marlborough show their intent. Although I think Laketti Manu decided, let's use the wind, play down there. Shep's on the side step, we can see that coming. Oh, Archie has the opportunity. Well played, young man. Well, he can gallop. That's Joe Maunder. He can also run for a second row forward. There's Hector Bright. I think. Oh, Matt Shepherd lost the ball in the tackle there. You can see for the state of Matt's shoulders, he's disappointed with himself. James Clancy pats him on the back, so don't worry. Marlborough probably have a slightly heavier pack. James Clancy waits and he lets Jack Lint pick up. That's weird. Philly Katonga again. He's got some wheels. Matt Shepherd doing a flanker's job there, but he's going to bring him back. I think Sinoston, Sinoston stopped the ball from being released. CJ Boyce and Matt Shepherd showing the forwards how it should be done. Now the forwards have got the job of stopping the steamrolling pack of Marlborough, who've had they've had the upper hand, there's no doubt about it. If you look at some of their front row, they're big boys. Simon Pickleton there with Solomoni Aniseko and Lemeki Mawala. CJ Boyce to be keen to get this in and get it out quickly, and I think with probably 10 or minutes to go or so, they'll be looking to play in the other end of the field. There's Conor Woodsey. He's not had any chance to show his pace today. CJ Boyce well tackled by James Clancy, wrapped him up. Shepherd just pops it to Ben Plummer. He knew that there was no way through the cover, so he was looking for the counter up. Skipper Mark Vine, tackled by Aniseko. Oh, looks like Matt might have been injured there. No, he's all right. He's okay. He's a very, very fit young man. And once again, referee Rob Lowe is going to have a chat with the skippers. And once again, my lip reading skills fail me, but he's counting on his fingers and saying that many times. And it will be a Sinoston scrum. Ollie Spanswick looks bemused. So Sinoston will have an attacking opportunity just outside Marlborough 22. And really at this stage in the game, with the scores tied at 22 each, there is absolutely everything to play for both teams. That's another fantastic scrummage, but the ball came down so quickly. There's Archie Bees, feeds Ben Plummer. He's looking for help, but he hasn't got it. Now the cavalry arrive. Oh, Carl Marriott can't hold on. No, not Carl Marriott. There's some tired bodies out there. I don't ever recall seeing Miles Davey knock a ball on. Could be Callum Hunt, I think, 18. Who I think has already rejoined on the far side. So it will be a Marlborough scrum from the knock on. And you can just know that they will elect to run. There's Joe Pittams, but that might be a high, yellow card. Matt Shepherd. Is it Matt Shepherd? Yes, it is. That's probably the last play they want to lose. Referee's been absolutely consistent on the high tackles. If he deems in any way it's dangerous, you will be shown a card. So Sinoston will have to reorganise. My guess is that Archie beat no. I don't know who's going at fly half. Hard to see from here because at the moment it's a Sinoston line out anyway. Or if he's going to make them do it again because there's no gap. It's a Marlborough line out. So Solomoni Aniseko to throw in. And currently Sinoston have 2 flankers standing in the number 10 position. Hector Bright takes it off Miles Davey, and Sinoston have an opportunity again. There's Mark Vine looking for help. Anything will do here, penalty try, anything at all, just to get in front. Sam Parsons finds Archie Bees. Fraser Knottle, but he's well tackled. There's some tired legs out there. Oh, that's a penalty. Right in front of the posts, not releasing. And you can see from the reaction of the Marlborough players, there's some exasperation there, although Simon Pilkington is sensibly just saying, come on guys, calm down, time left. So you would imagine in this position that, that Archie Bees will kick for goal. He's looking to his skipper. Yep, he's going to go for goal. Puts Austell back into lead. The score are currently 22 each. Just remind you, in the last game, Austell won 20-25 away to Matson. And Marlborough beat Chippenham 48-15. So Archie Bees left-footed to put Saints back into the lead, which he has. It's not over yet, folks. Stay with us. Don't turn off, whatever you do. Absolutely not over yet. Referee's looking at his watch. He's indicating him. Looked to me like he put up 5 fingers, but that doesn't mean anything to me from here. Saying Manu to restart. Taken very cleanly by Mark Vine, and he goes into touch. Taken by Hector Bright, ball went right over the top. And I think CJ Boyce is just going to get rid. No, can't marry it. Does a sensible thing. Still going. Dan Job in the support. Yeah, went backwards to the red. Play on. Charlie Nick has a run. Can't be the last play because they kicked it off the park. Oh dear. Well played, Simon Pilkington, right over the top there, stole the ball, lovely bit of play. And James Clancy says, let's go for it. Stay with us. Jack Lidd makes a good 15 metres there, looking for close support. That's Manu. He's got his speed boys outside. That's Fidi Katonga. Henry Webster takes the ball. Who's there to tackle him but Miles Davey? And Hakala goes at the blind side, looking once again. That's Fidi Katonga again. This guy's got some wheels, he really has. And the referee's indicating a penalty to St Austell for crossing. And as you can see from here, there's some tired boys out there. They really are. They've given everything today, both teams have. There's been nothing in it, and it isn't over yet. So Archie Bees will put the ball down the line, but not before the referee comes back, has a quick word. I think it might be Carl Marriott. Yes, it is. He's receiving attention to his hand. He looks okay. There's young Archie. I think he might just be 20 now, but his mum's very proud of him today. As Paul his hands on head. I think he ages about 5 years for every game he watches. There's Max Bullen on his back down there. Such a shame Max got injured early on. So it'll be a Sinoston line out, and you can be reasonably sure that Miles Davey will be looking to Mark Vian. He's done that most of the day, although Joe Maunder's been another target. Don't forget, Marlborough have not lost this season. Sinoston lost 2. Taken by Joe Maunder, lovely take over the top. Charlie Nick drive straight. I think Sinoston are looking probably to just run down the clock, and Simon Pilkington once again gets in the way. Whoa! Charlie Nicholson kicks it off, and the referee says it's not over. He thought the time was up, and it wasn't, so it'll be a line out. But there can't be long left. Once again, the referee checks his watch. Rob Lowe. Score is 25-22 to Sinoston. It's last chance saloon for Marlborough, but they are going to go for it. You just know it. They've done it all day. Beautiful take by Sinoston. They have the ball. And knock on. Referee blows his whistle. And you can see, look at the Sinoston players. Wow. They know how big this is for them. Against a fabulous side from Marlborough. That's a very big win. 25 points to 22. Look, a complete disappointment on the Marlborough team, who dominated possession, dominated territory, scored the same number of tries, and Matt Shepherd's kick did it. Sorry, my big apology. Archie Bees' penalty was the difference between the two teams in the end. What a fantastic game. Thank you so much indeed for joining us. Just to remind you, next week, 3rd round in this competition, Saints will travel to Chippenham and Marlborough travel to Matson. So it certainly ain't over yet. What a fantastic game today. Sinoston 25, Marlborough 22. Thank you very much indeed for joining us.